conversation that I had at that time when I was by myself. I believe it was the same night I saw the owl, which was December 9th, 2012. And what I said was, I was praying. And when I pray, I usually just talk. What I got used to doing sometimes, and I would stop so I would forget, and then I'd go off and on about things. But I'd have an open communication with God where I would wake up, I would say thank you for today, and I would say prayer open. And then that allowed me to think and talk to him just casually, out loud. But what I had said and what had happened was that I said, you know what? There's probably, and I shouldn't have said it, but I guess I did. But I did. Someone else, I said, you know what? So much is going on in the world that in order for it to be fixed, someone else probably has to go back to hell. And I said, I'll do it. I didn't really know at the time where that came from, or that thought. I mean, it came from within me, and it was also because I went through a lot. So I guess it was to the spectrum that I was wanting to fix my own world, wanting to fix my own struggle. But then I looked up the Toxoplasma gondii bacteria, which is a zombie-like bacteria, because what it does, and they say it's also, I was looking up symptoms of schizophrenia, because I had a little bit of paranoia, and the doctors put me on, what's that shit that everyone takes? I was on it was take as needed. I was on Risperidol for 2.5 years. Seroquel, which fucked me up, made it worse. And then the doctor was like, okay, well, at first I had a little bit of paranoia. He's like, okay, I'll give you I'll give you some medicine for it. I was like, all right. And so I was taking it, and it was getting worse. So I went back. He's like, okay, well, maybe we need to increase it. So he increased it. It's like, it's getting worse. And he's like, well, maybe it's just not the right dose, you know. So I was taking, as he increased the dose, I take it. It got worse. It's like, no, 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 we need to increase it. I was like, I don't know. It's like, no, we need to increase it. I was like, all right. And it got even worse. And it got to the point when I went back to him, he goes, okay, you need to be institutionalized because you can no longer identify the difference between reality and non-reality. You have, he said, you have full-blown psychosis. I said, fuck you, dude. I'm getting off the medicine. We'll see what happens. I got off the medicine, and I went back to having a little bit of paranoia. Where are we at? 29 minutes? My first and really only one. Well, I've had two. But one was really like a mushroom trip. It was October 2010. I got back from El Paso, Texas from the Army in July 10th, 2010 was the day I left. And write your whole book. Yeah. I gotta do a documentary. So I gotta do the research while I record. Oh, that's what I say. October. So it was October. I had my Pathfinder. I was living at a friend's house. I was working at Halloween Haunt. And so I got off work. I had weed. And I went and I rolled like a fat blunt. Like I hadn't smoked a blunt in years. And